From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards on the play. That's good. For a Lions first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it could do some serious damage.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. Lions will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
A gain of 34 yards.
Run right side, Henderson. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Looking end zone, but this is knocked away. Thought they had it for a second. Not so, it's 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. May throwing for it. This is good. Down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Game up. They're all set to send her away. Sailors now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Drops from the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Goff setting the throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. Never let him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. They're going to hit this up to the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
What's that?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. We motion the tight end over. Play action here with Goff. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
At the 45-yard line.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at first down here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Ryan Branch has it. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 6-yard line.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Milton Williams making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down run by Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I'm going to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
49-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Connecting on the slant. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Fielded by Henderson. He's got a lane up past the 30. Now, that's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's made of the air. Looking slant route, complete. Now he's past the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hook off to the air now. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Taken down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Goes down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39.
Hey now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Trying an inside give to Henderson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
15 yards. And the Patriots first down.
May now. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown.
It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Motioning one of the tight ends. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
And the Lions first down.
The tight end going in motion
First
right.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Shoots away from one. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
We go tonight.
One final shot before the half. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He made a throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They give now to Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back solid. We did not give you...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd
and long for him here. Deep shot off his back foot. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Up to the races, middle of the field. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions track the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance at a safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. This is Henderson. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Sticking with Henderson, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down.
First down, May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a third-quarter lead.
Patriots.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Like they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Gall. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Lions tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Big game downfield. That one hits for 30. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
One right side, Henderson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And air it out on 3rd. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A run here with Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even...
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Sailors now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Drop off the play action. Put some heat on this deep ball. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10.
This is the time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gain of 11. And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Off the play action.
And
May.
the Patriots first down.
Look at that power, deep left side. They did it! He made the interception! Terry on Arnold has it! And the Lions have some new life in the 4th!
May's pass.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What? Value 3. Value 180.
Throwing is gone. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Andy Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, kill Tim. All right. Turbo set.
Here we go, play action with Goff. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
Give him 37 on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Trying for the touchdown. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go. Attack.
A run here. It's Montgomery. And they take this in for the score. The Lions now within one score in the fourth. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
The Lions will set up.
Goff's going to throw for it. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Push is coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
First and 10 from the 32. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Okay, that's a tackle run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The give inside to Stevenson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
May looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. That one complete to Diggs. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Stevenson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Sailors now on the return. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Off play action. Goff. This one falls incomplete. From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. Here we go with Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down. It's a gain of 3.
One play action here. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish off their opening drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
I'm one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He beams one deep right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Ward's going to throw it. That's complete to Elikai Manor. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
Here we go.
Now Ward. Forced out to his right. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Titans first down.
You're not.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Fourth down, pass coming. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. They'll run again with Brown. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Gun.
Burrow back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Second down pass
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ward now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on.
He was looking for Alec Manor, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Left, Manor makes the grab. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow setting the throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's going to have this one down to the 28. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now, but he's throwing an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like this.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Get it. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Gunnar Helm. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
On those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone.
And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Titans 7.
On to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's got him. That's Iomanner. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Viking 18.
Ward off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they can... Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And the Titans have the recovery!
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Ridley nicks the grab downfield. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Ready.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going now on first down. Ward on the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Alec Iomanner, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. To the air with Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. On the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Come on.
Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Gunnar Helm with that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. G-Murray DK, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Buying some time right. Across the line, he's going to run for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready.
4th down, here's Ward. Chased out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Scoop.
Ward's going to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking for Gunnar Helm, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 60.
No throw, 3rd and long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slide's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Samaje Perine on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, Ward. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Working quickly here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 here. Ward. Gets this one to Iomanner. He takes it down to the 33. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Titans have the first.
Come on.
Now the shotgun. It's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And taken down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Forced out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I'm one, right?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play into a great play.
Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
First down throw for May. Look at this, going deep right away. It is caught at the 20. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be...
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 11.
Now here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
They're turning to the option on third and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens find an answer with their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded by Henderson. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, quickly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Middle.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
13 yards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Baltimore first down.
Hey, middle.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Lamar back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up first and goal. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Barry Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side cut by Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's incomplete left side. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Fourth down, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
34-yard line.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Giving 5 on the play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 20-7 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. It's Henry on the counter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a first down.
Report.
First and goal.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game in the first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Vacates quickly left side. It connects down the sideline. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 12.
Touchdown, Patriots.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180.
They run it with King Henry. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to push one deep down there. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Here goes.
Counter play. It's Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
May now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They go play action. Here's May. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Running once more with Henry. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson now on third. It's inside the 10. He brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
16 yards. That's a Baltimore first down.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Ravens 28, Patriots 27.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. May on first and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll fire it deep back towards the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will have the shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Lamar now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Throwing now on third and 2. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
A 43-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown, his third of the game on the ground.
Hey, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Patriots 27. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to King Henry here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This one's to Andrews outright. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Jackson. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the 39-yard line.
Offense up to the line fast.
Yo. 13, first.
Now a run with Henry. He blocks that tackler. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Now 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Yards on the play.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
27.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, May. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Broke Quan Smith with the pick.